Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of covering the basics of Krav Maga. In the previous episode, we introduced you to Krav Maga. In this episode, we are going to learn the basics of the 360 defense technique against circular attacks. We have Oscar Viana here with us again today. Welcome back.
Thank you.
To begin with, could you tell us more about what circular attacks are?
So on the street, we have mainly two types of attacks. We either have straight attacks or we have circular attacks. So circular attacks are basically attacks coming at you from all sides. It might be on your head, it might be a slap, it might be the ribs, the groin. So anything coming at you from the sides is we consider that as a circular attack.
All right.
Hey, wait, what's the problem?
Back off. Please come. So that's one of the scenarios he's played out. What's happened is somebody's come to attack me. The first thing I want to de-escalate. I'm trying to stop the encounter. I'm trying to prevent him from attacking me. As you saw from the incident, he was still coming to me. So finally he came to attack me. I did something what we call as 360 defense. So I blocked him and attacked him back at the same time in defense. Gave him a few more strikes to the groin, and I left the place. That's what I did. Okay. So now I'll show you basically how to do it. Okay. So it's like this. Krav Maga is very easy to learn, very simply because it is based on natural body responses. For example, if you consider a small child, if you try to go and hit the child on the top of the head, the most natural response a child will do is something like this.
Yeah.
Likewise, if you go to give a child a slap in the face, the child won't just stand this way. They'll try and do something like this. This is natural body responses. Even likewise, if you go and try to give a child a hit on the ribs, they won't just stand here, they'll do something like this. Or if somebody goes to hit a child on the groin area, they'll do something like this. This is natural body response. So if the hit is coming to the top of the head, instead of doing this, we are now doing this. We're blocking and striking at the same time.
Yeah.
Likewise, instead of getting a slap to the side of the face, instead of doing this, we're doing this. This is the groin. Instead of doing this, we are blocking and striking at the same time. But this combination will take some time for you to understand which hand is going to strike, which hand is going to block. So we'll start with the very basic part of how to first stand. So what we're doing is, the first part we will do is, we will just stand with our hands in front of this.
Okay.
Whenever there's an encounter, someone's approaching you, the best thing you can do is put your hands up. If you put your hand down, you will allow the person to come very close to you.
Yeah.
Automatically, by putting your hands up, you are creating distance and space. So it gives you the opportunity to attack early, okay, or defend early. From here, you're late. So it's always best to put your hands up here. So your hands up over here. So the first thing we're going to do is assume somebody's given us a hit to the top of the head.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to place it on top and I'm going to block. Okay, so let's try this with you. Okay. So let's assume I'm the attacker. So I'm trying to give you a hit on the top. You will use the same hand, same side. So you do this. You're basically using the outside part of your hand from your finger to your elbow. Okay. So one more time. Yes. And try to keep it away from the body.
Okay.
So it's more like this. Okay. It's not here. It's more outwards. Okay. So let's go and try this again. I'm doing this. Yes. Very good. Now, likewise, if somebody was trying to give you a slap, or
same hand.
So if I'm going to do this, very good. Only difference is you keep your fingers up. Why are we doing this? Is because like this. I can block from here to here. If I do this, I'm making my shield less. Sometimes when people are going very fast, you will not be able to accurately block here. This is the ideal place to block. You might start blocking here and here, but if you do this, there's a good chance of the hand coming in. Okay? So we are always keeping this straight and firm, straight line. So one more time to the side. Yes, very good. Now say somebody's trying to hit you on your ribs. Now, if I'm blocking like this, I can go to a limit. I can't keep on doing this. It's not comfortable for me. So after blocking from here, I will simply drop my elbow and start blocking this way.
Okay.
So likewise, if somebody's coming and hitting me to the ribs, I'm doing this. But here I'll make sure my hand is straight.
Okay.
Okay. So if you watch what I'm doing, we're doing 1 up, 2 on the side, 3 on the ribs, and 4 the groin. The last one, the groin, if you notice, I'm basically throwing my hips backwards.
Yeah.
I'm throwing my knees and my hips backwards to make more space. Because if I just stand like this and do here, it's too close for me. Every other technique is basically here, but the last one is I'm shooting my hip backwards to make more space.
Okay.
So let's go from the top again. So hands up. So I'm attacking with this hand. Yes. Good, very good. 1. So 2, fingers up. Yes, good. Let's go to the ribs. 3, very good. Let's assume attacking to the groin. Take your hips back. Take your hips back. Yes. Let's go again. Very good. Let's try this again. On top, we're going to 1. Very good. Let's do 2. Very good. Let's do 3. Very good. But here, it's more like this. Yes. Okay. Let's go 3 again. Yes. Good. And let's go 4. Throw your hips back. Yes. Very good. But for 4 again, just make sure it's straight like this, not like this.
Like this.
Yes. Why is that? Because it's like this. Say if your hands are, say we work on the top one.
Okay.
On top, if you're blocking on top, up, up. So I'm hitting on top, you're blocking here. Now, if your hands are at an angle like this can happen.
Okay.
If I have say if I have a knife, it'll slide in.
Yeah.
The objective is for me to basically stop it.
Yeah.
So I want your hand should ideally be perpendicular to my hand. So if I'm attacking on top again, yes, but a little bit higher and away from your body, Let's go again. Yes, good. Other hand up. Oh, both hands up.
Yeah.
So let's go one more time. Let's go on top again. 1. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. The last one, 4. Yes. Throw your hips a bit more back. Now let's try go one last time and then we go on the other side.
Alright.
So let's go again. 1, very good. 2, very good. 3, very good. 4th one. Yes. Now let's try on the other side.
Alright.
Same thing. 1, very good. 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Now we go on a complete circle. We'll go this side and that side. All right. So we're going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. This is the basics of what we call a 360. So 360 is our solution for circular attacks. So as I said, a circular attack is basically attack coming at you from the sides, from in a circular motion. Now the reason why we have this and we teach this first is because most people on the street don't know how to fight. 90% of people don't know how to fight. So what they will be doing is they will be using slaps, circular attacks. Very rarely you will see somebody going to this position and fighting this way. This is a trained attacker. So then they will be basically given punches, just straight attacks. So that's the most common part is circular attacks. So this is our main solution. Statistics, 90% of people don't know how to fight, so they will be using circular attacks, and 90% of people are right-handed. So which is why we practice first on our dominant side first, but we do practice on the other side as well, so we are more balanced. Okay, what I will do is I will introduce a knife so you understand why we do certain things. Okay, so this is basically a rubber knife which we use for training. Now the reason why I'm introducing the knife to you is for you to understand the reason why we are keeping our distance. We want to do this. For example, if I'm just blocking here, okay, just over here, the knife is going to come to my head. If I try to basically keep my hand only here and block, this knife is going to come into my throat. If I just block here, I get poked. So the very important reason is to keep the hand away from the body, even down here, right? To make sure I'm keeping distance. So likewise, if your hands are up again, this way, if I'm coming to attack you on top, yes. So now you're more aware that you want to stay away from the blade. Right, very good. Likewise, if I'm going to your neck area, yes, very good. So now you understand why we're doing this. Now I'll go for the ribs. Yes, away. See how far it is from you. Very good. Now towards the groin, same way. Throw your hips back. Very good. So one more time, hands up. We're going 1. We're going 2. We're going 3. We're going 4. Now that's the exact reason why I introduced the knife in your very first class. So you understand that it's very important to keep distance, right?
Yeah.
Because as I said, if your hand is too close, it's like you're going to block here, the knife is going to come. And if we get poked over here, then you're in trouble.
Yes.
Okay? So let's just go a few more times more. Put your hands up. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. All right? Ready? Let's go. 1. Very good. 2. Good. 3, 4. Let's go on the other side. Same way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Only the last part is more bend, because if you do this as you just did, if I'm coming like this, it can slide up and it can go all the way. So let's go one last time. Start from here, go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. This is your first class. You're able to do 360 defenses. But now what we'll do is, now we start working on the counters.
Okay.
If somebody's attacking me and I keep on blocking, what will happen?
He'll try more.
Exactly, he's going to keep on attacking me,
Keep
right?
trying,
So for that, let me bring in Mervin. So I'll show you basically what I'm talking about. So we have Mervin here now. He's going to keep on attacking me, okay? And I'm just going to keep on blocking. So he's attacking me. I'm going to keep on blocking. What's happening over here? He's attacking me. I'm blocking. So as long as this is happening, this is going to go on, right?
Yeah.
Until the time comes, I start doing something like that. Okay? So I need to start counter attacking as fast as possible. Ideally, as I said, I want to basically be in a position to be able to do at the same time. If not possible, okay, if I block and strike, no problem. As long as I'm striking. Krav Maga, as we discussed in the previous episode, is I want to break the will of the attacker. The only way to do that is to stop the attacker, is to attack the attacker. Okay? So now let's focus on trying to strike back. Before we do that, let's do one very basic strike. The very basic strike that we will be doing is open hand striking. If you now on the street, if you make a fist and you punch somebody, if you make a mistake, you can hit somebody's teeth, you can get a cut. If you make a mistake by punching, you can hurt your wrist.
Yeah.
So the best to do on the street is use an open hand striking. So what am I doing is I'm basically using the fleshy part of my hand to strike the face. And when I do this, you notice the fingers are a bit loose. There's a very good chance of one of the fingers going to the person's eye. That's like a bonus.
Yeah.
So this kind of striking, you will not get hurt, because if you notice, you can hit a hard surface and you won't get hurt because there's meat over here, there's flesh over here, right? When you make a fist, there's a lot of bones here. A lot of things can go wrong. But when we're talking about sports, the hands are always wrapped up, there's the gloves, there's safety, there's less injury. But on the street, you don't have time for all that, right? So this is why open hand striking is the best way to strike. So what are we doing from here? We are simply basically striking and coming back. That's it. So I'm striking. My objective is to hit with the fleshy part, and the fingers are loose. So the fingers will go into the eye. We're not focusing on that. It's like a bipolar. So let's go and try and strike first. So let's put our hands up first. So from here, we will start with your right hand. So what I'm doing, I'm just basically doing this strike and coming back. So we're trying and strike in the center. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm basically trying to strike for example, to your face. Both my hands, if you notice, are going to one point.
Yeah.
If I do this and this, then basically I'm not hitting anybody. So I should basically be doing this and this. Okay, so let's go and try it out. Put your hands up first. So let's go with your right hand first. So we are basically striking straight. Striking is a position, just think that your target is basically my chin with your face. So yes, so strike and pull back. Try again, strike and pull back. Don't need to make your fingers straight, just keep them loose. Strike and pull back, yes. Try this again. Now try to go a little bit faster, like strike and pull back faster. So basically like this, strike and pull back. Strike and pull back. Let's
Do
go.
I have to do any leg movement?
Yes, so for example, if you want to extend your body, you need to move your legs. If I am striking, if I'm in this position when I'm striking, I will need to turn my foot towards the inside. This is the only way I can extend my body. If I don't do that, I can only reach here. If I extend my body, I can go further. So likewise, put your hands up again. Try with your right hand. Your right hand, go straight and come back. Yes. I'll put my hand over here as a target for you, basically. Okay. So from here, you can strike my hand. Yes, and come back. Yes. You can go a bit harder. Yes, very good. Yes, and pull back. Strike and pull back. Strike and pull back. Strike, pull back. Good. Strike, pull back. Good. Strike and pull back. Strike and pull back. Now let's go with the other hand. Same way. Let's go. Strike and pull back. Harder. Go harder. Okay, very good. Now what we're going to do is we only focus on assuming somebody's giving you a slap, what we're going to do is we're going to join both together. Instead of only doing this part, we're going to do this and this. We're going to block with one side, we're going to strike the other side. Okay? So I'm going to keep this as a target for you. I'm going to go and give you a slap on this side, and you are going to block with that hand and strike me with your right hand.
Right.
Got it? Okay, so I'm doing this. Yes, even if you're doing 1, 2, it's okay. So at the moment, just do 1, 2. So 1, 2, yes. Let's go again. 1, 2, yes. But a little harder. You can hit me harder here. Let's go. 1, 2, yes. Good. Again. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Good. Now what we'll do is, after doing the 1, 2, I want you to, 1 is a blocking, 2 is a striking. Give me another 2 more. 2 more strikes.
Okay.
And then back
Two more
off.
strikes.
Yes. So we're doing 1 block and 3 strikes.
Okay.
So we're doing 1 block, 1, 2, 3. Got it?
Alright.
So here's your target. 1 and other hand. Left, right.
Oh, left, right. Okay.
Yes. So we are striking this, yes. And back off and go away. After every technique, we always want to make space. After hitting somebody, we don't want to stay there. After striking up, ideally you want to push and go away, make some space. Space is also giving you time to react. Okay? Let's go and try this again. So from here, striking, 1, 2, 3, and push and go back. Now what I want you to do is I want you to add in a push. Okay? You can just give me a push. You can push my hand also from here, no problem. But striking 1, 2, 3, and push and go back. Like one last time. Okay? Let's go. Striking. Okay. No, it's okay. It's fine. But this is your main basic strike. Understand this. If you hit somebody in the eyes, obviously you just put one finger in your eye, it hurts. So we're giving at least 3 strikes, and then we are backing off when we are going away. Okay. So this is our basic 360. Of course, there's lots more that you can do. We're also striking here, going for the groin. We can go straight to the eyes. We can control the hand. We can hit more. We can go for the knees. We can add some hammer strikes. We can go to the back of the neck. There's no rules here, right? Then push in and going away. In Krav Maga, as I mentioned to you in the previous episode, what we're talking about is we want to do the minimum amount required to end the encounter.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mean, as I said, I don't mean after you hit somebody, you have to keep on hitting them, you throw them on the ground, you keep on stomping them. No, that's going way beyond. It's not about, Krav Maga is not about that. It's about doing the least amount to end the encounter. Okay?
Yes.
So what we'll do is we'll bring in Mervin with the mask. So he's going to come and attack you. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go block his 360, strike him, strike, push him and go back. Okay? Yes, so Mervin will be here. Whatever you just learned, this is your first class, right? Okay, let's go. And strike the face. Here, yeah, you can go in the face now. On this one. Yes. But open hand strike.
Okay.
And as I said, 3 strikes.
Yeah, 3 strikes.
Okay, so basically I'll show you what you're supposed to be doing. So from here, he's coming to hit me, I'm doing here, and then back off and go away. That's it. Okay, let's go. Yes. Go one more time. Good, very good.
I need to push more.
Yes, and go a little harder now. He's got some pattern. Let's go. Good.
2 strikes.
Give 3 strikes now. Let's go. Okay, thanks. So, of course, this is going to only work after you keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. This has to become muscle memory. This is why in our classes which we do, we also add a lot of stress. So you're able to operate under pressure, under stress. Okay?
Well, what you saw today is a very basic and effective way to defend yourself from circular attacks. Just to remind you once again, the best solution, if possible, in any given situation is to avoid or de-escalate. If the situation does get out of hand, Oscar has already shown us how to defend ourselves. In the next episode, we will show you how to deal with different types of grabs. See you again, same time next week.